gonna lie, I'm very surprised that I'm even awake at this hour, because I'm never awake at this hour. It's 5:53 in the morning. Today I'm going to be recreating NARA SMITH recipes for 24 hours. That means breakfast, lunch and dinner, I can only eat NARA SMITH recipes. I am so excited to do this video. You guys don't understand. I'm genuinely proper NARA SMITH fan, and I have been a NARA SMITH fan for time. Like, before she was even popular, I would say that I hopped on that train before many people did, because like I've been watching her videos for ages. For breakfast, if you don't know NARA SMITH, like she's the babe that's known for like making things from scratch. One time I commented wait, this freaking comment just went viral. No, where is it? Basically, I must have just commented on one of her posts. I was like, oh, I really wanted to take a nap, so I went out and like got some wood and made a bed from scratch, something like that, and it has like almost 50,000 likes now. And I'm sorry, but that comment is so hilarious. For breakfast, I'm gonna be making a homemade cereal recipe. Babe, why are we making cereal from scratch? I mean, I hear it. Oh my god, my kids like really wanted cereal for breakfast. So I went outside, foraged in the bushes for months and months and months, grew my own grains. And about 2 weeks later, breakfast was served. I already kind of did a little bit of research into the recipe, so I know that I'm gonna have to use...
I just wanted cereal for breakfast again, so I decided to make some cinnamon.
Which I don't have. I'm gonna have to make my own rice flour at home with I'm gonna need rice flour, whole grain flour, sugar, baking powder, oil, water and cinnamon. Okay, this is easy. I've got my bowl here. I'm gonna get all my ingredients out. Apparently the rice flour is so important in order to get the same texture, so I have to make rice flour. Okay, my idea, instead of using whole grain flour, what if I just use brown rice? Because isn't that like technically whole grain rice? I don't know if I'm being stupid. People think that Nara's lifestyle is like unrealistic and is like hard to maintain. You're a person that cooks as much as she does. It isn't as time consuming as people think that it is. I wouldn't be surprised if she genuinely does cook 3 times a day and genuinely does cook from scratch 3 times a day. Because it's not that different. I don't want to be like, oh yeah, it's not that hard. But I don't think that it's that hard. I'm the only one awake in this household right now, and I'm sure my neighbours are happily getting their REM right now. But I'm about to turn on this blender, and it's about to be really, really loud. And I'm sorry. That actually did a really, really good job. Will need to be a little bit finer though. Okay, rice flour. It's a little bit grainy. It doesn't seem to add a lot of sugar in there. The azúcar. I'm actually learning how to speak Spanish. I've been saying this for so many years, and somebody needs to hold me to it. So I'm adding in baking powder, by the way. Nara, tell me what to do. I'm getting off track. I should be listening to the babes Nara. She mixes all of those ingredients together first. Oh, I feel like this rice flour isn't gonna taste good. So she mixes it all together, and then she adds oil and water. Okay, let's do that. Got a dry mixture. I definitely made like way too much, and then we'll add in... It's definitely way too much. It needs to be like a little bit crumbly. I think I definitely put way too much oil in there. Oh no, I made the dough too thin. I might just have to add in like actual flour. And it also smells like rice. I know that it is, but I don't know if it should taste like that. This is exactly... But to be fair, in my defense, Girlie doesn't even put the measurements in anyway. I'm definitely gonna have to add flour to this, because this just does not look right. This is definitely not the right consistency. And I need a better tripod than this. What the heck? Every time I be moving this tripod here, why is it making this noise? It's not practical, is it? It's not. Let's put some brown sugar in there. At this point, I might even following Nara's recipe. She used her hands at one point to kind of like form a little bit of a dough. Yeah, I don't know if the consistency is right. I don't think it looks like my girlies. Like, it still forms, so I think we should be good. I actually almost forgot the cinnamon in the freaking cinnamon toast crunch. Oh, the color is coming back now. Look, see? It actually doesn't look that bad. Have I got way too much blush on my face? I feel like every single time I do a video, there's at least one thing wrong with my makeup. I promise you, like I actually promise you, I do know how to do my makeup. It just seems that like every single time I go to film a video, the mirror wants to deceive me. So I'm actually gonna cook it on this foil. on the tray. This might actually like taste really good. This is really, really crumbly, guys. Oh no, it's like freaking breaking apart. Just grab a rolling pin. Look at that. It just broke. Wait, I'm not gonna be able to roll this out, but what I will do is I'll just flatten it with my hands. I need Nora to come get me. This looks quite promising actually. Wait, doesn't that actually look decent? Wait, look. Oh my god, I did that. I literally did that. The mess in this kitchen is already forming and I'm not liking it. Ooh, this is so satisfying. This actually looks like Nara's. Oh, this looks so good. Wait, I'm gonna sprinkle some sugar over the top like she did. Not too much, but still quite a bit. I'm gonna put a little bit of cinnamon on top, but I don't remember if she did that in the video. Guys, I feel like I should watch the video one more time to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Guys, the consistency looks so different. I don't know. It looks good, yeah, but the consistency of hers is like a dough and it's like trying hard to stay together. And you can still see some little rice grains in little sections. I don't know. Let's put it in the oven and we'll see. Tell me, Nara, how long is that going in the oven for? At 350 for about 10 minutes. Perfect. So in the meantime, what do? We wait. It's ready. I'm scared to even lift it up at this point. The sun is messing up my shot, bro. They were like borderline about to burn. I wanted to give them as much time as possible to like harden a little bit. I do think that they're gonna hold, but they just need time to cool down. Oh god, oh god, oh god. So nerve-wracking. That was like almost a complete tragedy just then. I'm gonna like wait to taste it. No, I'm not. Let me just try a tiny. Okay. Interesting consistency. It tastes really good. I think I just didn't grain the rice flour enough because I'm tasting chunks of rice. I'm hoping that maybe when this cools down and I add water and milk, it will taste nicer. The cereal basically cooled down. It looks so good. It actually looks edible. The moment of truth, I'm gonna try and crumble it up and hope that it doesn't all just break apart. Maybe I should do this with my hands. Wait, it is kind of just crumbling everywhere. Our cereal is finally ready. I don't want to leave it too long because I don't like it when my cereal gets too soggy. So first bite. Do you know what it tastes like? It tastes like healthy cereal. Like, if I would have used the right flour, or like, it would have been a lot better. Because this is kind of low-key, just a little bit not tolerable. The flavor is so good. It's just a shame that the consistency is just so bad. I guess making cereal was harder than I thought. I need like all the milk to wash down the grains that are stuck in my mouth. I'd be lying to you if I said that I was gonna finish this. It tasted really good. I just really am a person that can't deal with bad textures, and this texture is like beyond bad. I can't handle it. I'm gonna give it a solid 6 out of 10 because I think that I kind of have myself to blame with the fact that it didn't go well. And this light, like, I really appreciate the glow right now, but what is this? It actually tastes really good. You know when the cereal flavors the milk? It's time to eat some lunch. For lunch, we're gonna be making NARA SMITH's buffalo wings with her ranch dressing. I've already cooked up a storm in this kitchen today, but we're not done yet. I'm gonna get a bowl. Let's just do it in a bit. We're gonna be making her ranch dressing in here.
In the meantime, I make my ranch with some mayo, sour cream, buttermilk, dill. Can't forget the parsley and chives, squeeze of lemon, and then I season it with some salt and pepper.
Start off with some mayonnaise as the base. I love mayonnaise, but it really does gross me out. She said sour cream, but I don't have sour cream. So I'm just gonna use freaking cottage cheese. No, this isn't cottage cheese, this is cream cheese. What else did you put in there, love? Buttermilk. I don't have buttermilk, but if you don't have buttermilk and a recipe requires for one, you can use milk and lemon juice and it does the same thing. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. To be honest, the recipe requires for lemon juice anyway. I'm actually very, very, very excited to eat these wings right now. Like, they're not wings, they're boneless, but I'm starving. I was contemplating cutting up some like peppers and stuff to spice it up because I don't have any dill or whatever, but parsley's gonna do just fine because I ain't got the effort all the time. A little bit of black pepper in there. She did salt, pepper, she put a little bit of something else in there, but I'm just gonna leave it at that. This is the concoction. Looks like ranch to me. I don't actually know what ranch is meant to taste like. I just know what it looks like. And I feel like this kind of looks like it. Like, it always has little bits in it. I love when I talk as if I know exactly what I'm talking about 24/7. I think that I'm genuinely like the biggest con artist that you guys will ever meet. Our ranch is done. It's like, it's a little bit gloopy because I couldn't get all of the clumps out, but I don't really care. So now we're gonna set this to the side. Wow, what we cook with chicken. So I did leave this to sit for a good like 20 minutes, maybe not half an hour like she said. Let's get them frying. Chives, squeeze of lemon. We did that, chef.
Usually I bake my wings, but today my husband wanted them fried.
She fries them and then fries them again. So let's just get to that step. I always feel like I use so much oil in this house. Let's wait for that to heat up and let's start the next step because I'm hungry.
As we're done, I melted some butter in my pot, added my favorite hot sauce, some honey, and let that simmer.
Just butter. Easy, easy, easy. I can do that. What I want to know, what I really want to know is who takes out the butter like that? We didn't even get to the bottom of this side and we're already starting to peel it out more from this side. That's way too much butter as well. I feel like you can never have too much butter. Like, butter is one of those foods that if you're adding it as an ingredient, like, you can never have too much. It's just too nice. Let's add that to the pan. Let's go, Nara. I might not even cook all of it now. Someone's getting a bit too excited. I'm not gonna. When I tell you, I cannot wait any longer to freaking try this. Wait. I'm gonna get, oh, it's kind of hot. This, I'm gonna pour. Right, ready? Stop playing. Stop playing about. Oh my gosh, this is insane. This tastes so good. Honestly, I do not know how, but that homemade ranch, regardless of all the stuff that I didn't have, tastes so spot on. You can never have too much sauce, I feel like. Do you know what I mean? If I were to give this chicken a rating, if I had to give this recipe a rating, I'm not gonna lie, this might have to be a solid 8. The only reason why it's not a 9 or a 10, oh, girlie is sweating in the sun. The only reason why it isn't a 9 or a 10, yeah, if these chicken pieces were crunchy on the outside, usually cornstarch like makes it more crunchy, but I think it had something to do with how much of it I used or like the way that I cooked them, whatever. Oh well. That was so disgusting, I'm so sorry. NARA SMITH, you got it with this one. To be honest, I don't want to give her too much credit because this is chicken that I've made before. It just depends on your seasoning and how much, like how long you cook them for so they don't get dry and whatnot, but regardless, that recipe is always going to taste good. What I'm surprised at is the fact that this homemade ranch actually tastes so spot on and it tastes very good. You don't understand. This is love. This is actually love. Wow. I'm like really enjoying myself right now. Don't you think that we need a little drink to wash it all down? If you copy this exactly the way that I did it, you're in for a good treat. The only reason I say to use mine and not NARA's is because I use less ingredients. If you want to go copy NARA's recipe, it's there for you. And it tastes so good, so. Bussin'. That's how you can tell like I really didn't like the cereal, because I genuinely feel like any meal that comes in front of me, I'll find a way to finish it. Because one, I don't get full very quick. And two, I just love food. When I don't finish a meal, you know that there was something really wrong. I'm actually really glad that I didn't make all of the chicken, because that means I have more for later. But it also means that I'm on my last bite. I'm gonna drench it in as much of this sauce as I possibly can. Everyone is less deserving than that meal right there. Oh my god, I need to make that for someone one day. That was beautiful. Chin chin. Genuinely, when I tell people that a cup like this is one sip for me, I really mean it. That's why I don't be having none of them glasses that I like this short, because that's not doing anything for me. I need to have like this much in one sip, or otherwise I'm just not, my quench is not satisfied. My thirst is not satisfied. See you, I'm gonna clean up, and I'll see you when it is dinner time. Yeah. How are you guys liking the afro as well? I don't know if you guys have seen it. This is the soft launch for the YouTube channel. If you don't follow my Instagram already, if you don't follow my TikTok already, new stuff coming on there. Very exciting. I think you should go and follow me. I'm gonna go and clean up before my mom kills me. Bye. Alright, bye. I would like to hear about the significant, like you got this, you're strong. Yeah, I wanna know. No, that girl. Slick back.
In the note that you're having as sweet as it does sound.
As you can see, we are now in different clothes, and I look completely different. Maybe because it's a complete different day, but don't tell anybody. We made famous barbecue chicken pizza for dinner. She made her beautiful barbecue sauce. I could have really just used barbecue, but I wanted to be fancy and do the whole NARA Smith-esque of it. I didn't have tomato puree. I thought that we did, but we didn't. Loads of stuff that I didn't have, mustard and whatnot. I'm sorry, but we were not about to make cheese today. I'm sorry. But this is the pizza, and we did make all of the components from scratch except for the cheese. So I think technically I did a good job. I do have to say, I'm so proud of myself for the dough. I've made pizza dough, or just any type of dough, a couple of times, and it always ends up being either like way too chewy or like just not the right consistency for bread. But this is like perfect. I really like it. The barbecue sauce is really sweet, and the chicken that I made as well turned out pretty good. I'll be honest, I've made this before, but it's really good.